just like the market, it was a fantastic day for a lot of cryptocurrencies out there. I know Doge went to the moon. I know XLM went to the moon. ADA, I believe, was up today as well. And just everything was up today. Fantastic day. Dogecoin, on the other hand, went up last night. We saw this last night. We live streamed this as well. We put out a video yesterday as well talking about everything that happened, you know, with Elon's tweets. But today, we wanted to kind of go back and touch base on what Doge did today and what's going on with it. So first things first, there was an article that came out saying that Alex, I'm going to try to pronounce his last name, Alex Mashsinki. I just forget his last name. His name's Alex. He's the chief executive and founder of the Cellulus Network. He came out and said that he believes that Dogecoin will go to a proof of stake protocol, which basically means that they're going to use less energy to verify transactions, unlike Bitcoin. Where Bitcoin, you have to use so much power, you have to have a certain PC set, like your computer has to be beefy. You can't just go buy a Dell laptop and expect to mine Bitcoin. You know, you got to have you have to have a good setup for that. But he thinks that Dogecoin is going to go to that proof of stake that protocol, which in turn uses less energy, which is exactly what Elon Musk wanted when he sent out that tweet. Now, they did say that this when Alex came out and said this, that this was after Elon Musk said that they don't want to use Tesla doesn't want to accept any more Bitcoin because of the amount of energy, the amount of coal, fossil fuels that it uses in order to, to mine the coin. So that leads me to this point. Will Tesla accept Dogecoin? I think we're headed that path. We talked about it yesterday. We talked about it in the stream. Go ahead.
Everything is just pointing towards that. Like Elon is working with the devs at Dogecoin to make it more efficient. And then this guy's saying, they're going to switch over to using a less, energy hungry protocol. And so everything is kind of lining up to make this, a more legit thing.
Right.
Which is fantastic.
Yep. And we talked about all of that last night. So if you guys want to stay in our streams to stay up to date, that's what we do. We'd like to live stream. We kind of new with it and we find a good turnout with it. So that's what we like to do. So we will probably be live streaming sometime this weekend, either tomorrow night or, by the time you guys see this, it'll be Saturday night or Sunday night. One of the twos will probably be streaming. So if you guys wanted, any of that, just hit the sub button and notification bell and get the notifications when we go live. But if we look at the Dogecoin price as of right now, and again, this is going to be a day behind for you guys. But by the time we had to say that because apparently we had people in the comment section who didn't understand what we did. So we're going to say that now. But looking at the price, we're at 55 cents right now, and we called this last night. As the tweets came out, we saw Elon, tweet everything out, and we said that we think this is going to consolidate and sit around the 48 to 52 cent range. And it throughout the night, it sat in honestly like the 52 to 55 range. So
and we actually said, if you go back a little further, we said that night, the night of the live stream, we said that it would probably go up to 60 or close to 60 at least. Because we're in Eastern time and around usually 11, 12 o'clock Eastern, midnight, is when it starts running up. And we got all the way
to 56 cents.
Yeah, all the way to, 56. So, I mean, it did start running up late at night. So,
Yeah, like I said, it was a good day for the market and everything else, and clearly we saw it through the day run up all the way up and touch 60 cents, but then it pulled back off of that 60 cents. So honestly, I try to stay off Twitter because they like to hype everything up. They like to blow it, depending on what side of Twitter you're on. You're either going to be on the good side of Doge or going to be on the bad side of Doge. And everyone's like, I feel something big's coming this weekend. Could it? Could we get an announcement from Tesla? We don't know. I hope so, because if we do, that's going to send us to the moon. Second thing, we get questions all the time. Should I buy now? Should I buy some Dogecoin now? Should I sell now? First things first, we're never going to tell you guys what to do. Everything we do here is all entertainment purposes only. So the first thing we always say is this thing is so volatile because it's a crypto. Most cryptos are volatile. The one with Doge, though, is the fact that this is pretty much run by tweets of one guy.
Right. Yeah, so it makes it even more volatile.
Right. If he's like, you know what, Doge to the ground, this thing's going back to a penny. I guarantee
if he comes out just kidding, guys, Doge sucks. Like, this thing's dropping to nothing.
100%.
Yeah.
But if he comes out tomorrow and is like, yo, Tesla's accepting Doge, I almost can guarantee this thing's going to 75 cents to $1.
Yeah.
Almost guarantee it. And then we have the Coinbase news on top of that. Now a lot of this is old news, 2 or 3 days old, but that all plays into this. So you have to take that into consideration when you guys are thinking about buying in or selling Doge.
I mean, we said a video before that Doge, the Elon stuff came out. We made a video saying that we might not see 40s again. Like, it could be the last chance to buy in the 40s. And, you know, if we could start hanging around this, you know, lower to mid 50 range, and then just, you know, here in a few days, a week or whatever, after it's chilled, then Elon could come out in no time and just say, hey, we're going to accept Doge. And then you missed out on buying in pretty much.
Right.
So if it's not... this is what I would do, at least. If I'm not in Doge, I would throw in a little bit now and then wait a little bit, see if it pulls back to, you know, back into the 40s, and then throw in some more money. But yeah, that's what I would do, at least. We always dollar cost average. That's the best. We feel like that's the best way to go about getting into anything or just adding to a position.
But yeah, this weekend could be a big weekend. We're going to have to wait and see what happens, see if Elon comes out with any more tweets, because I know we are all waiting on that. But again, I'm fully convinced that Dogecoin is going to $1. I'm holding strong. I don't have the weekends, man. I'm holding strong. I don't want to say I don't have weekends, because I sold before SNL, which turned out to be a good thing for me because it tanked. It did tank, you know, all the way back down to the 40s. So actually, that was actually a good call on my end to sell out. I think I sold out in around the 63 to 65 range, so I will take that. But I still have more than half of my position in there, waiting for this thing to go to $1, and, you know, we're going to wait and find out. But that's going to wrap up this video. If you guys like this kind of content, hit that like, share, notification bell, all that good stuff. It really helps support the channel. It keeps you guys up to date on all things Doge, all things stock market related, anything in that whole sector. If you guys want all that, you know what to do. We also got links down in the description for Webull, where you deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800, which, if you get, could you imagine getting $1,800 in a free stock and then just selling that, putting it into Doge?
Right.
Be fat.
Yeah.
But we also got links down there for merchandise if you guys are interested in that, and we also got a link down there for the Patreon that gets you into our Discord with our fantastic community over there. It also gets you access to our portfolios and the Discord portfolio where the members choose which stock to put in there. So again, thank you guys so much for all your support, and we'll see you guys in the live stream.